Thank you. Good morning, and thanks for allowing me to speak on this local bill. I come to you as one who's researched and taught about education in the College of Education at LSU for over 20 years. I served for 16 years on the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board and served as the president of the Louisiana School Boards Association. I currently speak to you as an independent education researcher who cares about the education of all children. Adam Knapp says his source of guidance for the bill was the Center on Reinventing Public Education. Yet interestingly enough, you won't find any research on the CRPE site that actually found statistically significant academic improvement at any schools that were granted autonomy. Here's what was on the site. In looking at autonomy in Chicago, researcher Dr. Matthew Steinberg said, "I found that receipt of greater autonomy," this is for principals, "had no statistically significant impact on a school's average math or reading achievement after 2 years of autonomy." Yet Adam Knapp says we need to limit contracts to 2 years for principals. Other major research groups have studied this issue. So SREB's report on this research is pretty clear. Is principal autonomy overrated? And their answer is yes. Here's what RAND Corporation had to say on this issue of principal autonomy. In providing more or less autonomy to principals, districts must strike a balance between principal and district leadership. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, no ideal level of autonomy that all districts should provide. The right level of autonomy will vary by district and possibly by school or principal. 3 key issues that districts should consider in making this decision are principal capacity, district efficiency, and principal expertise. The RAND Corporation makes clear in their findings that giving blanket authority to principals is not recommended. Think about this. There's nothing in current law that prevents a principal or a local school board from doing any of this. In closing, let me say this. Adam Knapp, Superintendent John White, and many others who seek to privatize and profit off the destruction of public education, led by elected leaders, have salivated at the thought of destroying the East Baton Rouge Parish school system. They like the model of New Orleans, where for-profit companies offer lots of profits to out-of-state groups. Outside of the control of any elected leaders, such is their goal. This should not be the goal of this elected body.